Good for you. You get your blood draw. So today's it's gonna be a I don't know quick live stream. So hold off on the questions. We'll go through the kind of luck cycle for everyone, each of the zodiac signs. So maybe clip this as a YouTube video later. So hold on your questions. Just put in the chat. Get through them at the end of it. Okay, I think we're live on Facebook and YouTube as well. So let's start with friend Rat here. Okay, hope everyone can hear me. So anyway, let's start with Rat. Like this is gonna be for from May 5th to June 5th. So following the lunar calendar on their seasons. May 5th basically the beginning of summer. We call it Li Sha, which is like the beginning of summer. So like we did just snow here in Utah 2 days ago. So let's talk about Rat. So this month is we call it the power month. So basically your status will rise for this month, and then but this year is also a cherry blossom month. Like there's also the cherry blossom month for this year. So overall, it's gonna be pretty good for any status ranking you have. So it's gonna recover. The relationship is gonna be average for this month, but overall you should receive pretty good in terms of like relationship and especially for work. So if you after a promotion, this month could be it. You should at least fight for it. Doesn't matter if you succeed or not. You're not gonna piss anyone off, especially for those like who are like been waiting for a while at work. Mm. So like for self-employed or business owners, you could still like attend more events, public events. Especially this month is like AAPI month, so there could be like a lot of community activity going on. Meet more people, network. These will help with your business as well. In terms of like wealth, it's gonna be like a little bit like first half of the month is gonna be better. You're gonna have a lot of gossiping, so that could set back a little bit for the second half of the month. We call it the hidden wealth month for the second half portion of the month. Income is going to be unstable, especially for those that are business owner and self-employed. Overall, you're going to have some quarrel. It's not too bad. In terms of career-wise, like, and we just went through, you should see a horizon status. Even though you're not going to have any special support like benefactor, you focus on networking and because this is a cherry blossom month for you, so relationship is gonna get a boost. So on to like relationship. So we did have like a Taishu month, even though we didn't do like a monthly live stream. The previous month we call it the Taishu month, not the year. Everything should be normal for this month because a lot of this cycle is changing for the summer. So we just exited spring. So you're not gonna get a lot of coral, and should like if you still single, plan on like meeting someone this month, go out and try dating. Should be much better for you compared to the previous couple months. And as for health, there's disease months has already passed for you, for rat especially. So everything should be back to normal. Shouldn't have a lot of issue starting in May. Basically, it's normal. So go out more. Doesn't matter if you like stay out. You should still have not a lot of problem. So and but don't overeat though. Like don't like go extreme just because like you're not gonna have health issues. Don't go and create some health issue for yourself. And as for corals, and like I said, like Tai Schumann is gone, so this one should be pretty stable for you in terms of like overall for anyone that's a rat. Yep. So on to the next one. That's it. Pretty much it for rat. Go to the next one. Ox. So for ox, this month is hardworking. It's a hardworking month. We call it the personal hardworking month for ox. If you stop working, you're not gonna make anything this month. So get out there and start working. If you're an ox or cow or female. So this year, this month is also this year's cherry blossom month for ox. So it's like ox and rat are best friends. So their cherry blossom usually happen around the same time. Overall, should be much better than last month, especially for like earlier this part of the month. It was not that good. Things should start climbing steadily. Especially beneficial for those that are employed, like have a career, like, not the business guy, but like employee. You get a salary. You should be able to stay operate in a stable environment this year, even though like it's a little busy. You're gonna be working a little harder, but that should pay out too equivalently. So just because you put in hard work doesn't always mean you'll get this equal amount of return. So ox, the more you work this month, the more money you make this month. And those that are self-employed and business owner will still have to work a little harder, but you might not get the equal return like working for a company. But networking is still important for you this month because that should increase your business in the long run. Mm, This year, so this month, like I mentioned, is the cherry blossom month. That means like it's not gonna create a lot of quarrels with other people. Overall, like you should see a pretty stable month for you in terms of career. So no workplace conflicts for you this month, and that should help with your career and income generation at work. Mm. Yeah. So overall, like business is the same. So those two things go together. And then for love, if you're still single, you can actually take advantage of the cherry blossom and meet someone. So even though you're not single in a relationship, that should keep it pretty steady too. So no issue there. Oh, thanks for the don't know. I don't know how this works because this is pretty new for me. I think I have a moderator somewhere. Okay, she's not online. And okay, let's see. We're like so as for health, I think health for ox. The like the sickness one already passed for you. Similar is similar pattern. When you notice like two zodiac signs best friend, the pattern often similar. So it's the same thing for ox. This month, everything should be pretty steady for you. You shouldn't like you can take a break from getting sick. No stomach issue. I know I mentioned ox. Like this is your stomach issue month, so you gotta be careful what you eat. But this month you get a break. So and then it'll resume the next following month. So don't be too comfortable, I guess, for ox. And coral is the last part. Usually that's a fifth category. Like you rather you have any interpersonal conflicts. Like I said, cherry blossom month is this month. So that should help. You shouldn't have any much conflict within society, like an interpersonal relationship at work, whether like with family. Even though like you meet stranger this month through networking, you shouldn't have any negative feedback from them, like maybe piss off someone by accident. Okay, that's pretty much it for ox. So on to tiger. So tiger, this month is a wealth month. We call it the wealth month. Even though like it's what we call a punishing month for you, because tiger and tiger often like clash with themselves. So a lot of the problem is often self-inflicted rather than caused by others. So just keep in mind, don't kind of keep your mental energy up this month, and money should come to you. And this month's also the cherry blossom month for a lot of signs, like, so including tiger. So overall, everything should be pretty good for you this month. And these things will bring positivity in your life. So although it's a wealth month, you should still try to go out there and try to earn more, like, be more motivated. Don't just like step back and be lazy because like money's not gonna come on its own. You go out there and work, you get the great return from your effort. So you don't have to worry about like quarrel this month, like conflicts with others. It was like back when in January, February, I mentioned like Tiger should really go out there and try and make an effort on investing. So this month is a great month to test out those theories. So your investing in strategy, take advantage of this month being a wealth month. So see that you planned back then should be sowing, reaping this month. Like market's good, so if you do stock, Bitcoin, whatever you do, like real estate, these things should come in fruition for you this month in terms of like for Tiger. So overall for wealth, mentioned this is a wealth month. So you're self-employed, expect a lot of effort. You gotta put in some effort to get the return. So don't sit back. And then this month is actually your only cherry blossom month. So you gotta take advantage of the relationship benefit and go out there and network with people depending on what career you're in. If you require on like meeting people, clients, then this month will be a great month to go out and meet people. In terms of careers, overall society should be pretty calm for you this month because like when you have great relationship with the cherry blossom, doesn't matter whether you are an employee or self-employed or business owner, all of these areas should have a positive impact from the wealth month. So working in these environments are beneficial regardless of what you do. Now, in terms of relationship, there's a little setback being a self-punishing month. So you often you're self-inflicted these problem with relationship. Maybe you have doubt about yourself that could affect your relationship. Just be mindful. These are all self-inflicted. try to be more positive mentally, like see a positive light in others. Don't be so stubborn on your own view that cause a dispute with others. In terms of like health, like I mentioned, the stomach month, like the disease month already passed. So this month should be pretty good. Cherry blossom tend to help with your health too. So although this month is a self-punishing month, so one area you should watch out for is your skin. So skin that usually come from fire, summer month that could affect your skin. So this often is related to diet. So if you like to eat like fried food and then kind of high calorie, those food that could irritate your skin, just be careful about that. Like deep frying, pan fried, anything that chars on it, crunchy stuff that tend to affect your skin. And coral. So coral, that's the last category, and then the self-punishing thing would cause some coral, but mostly self-inflicted. You have to see others in a more positive light. That should reduce the coral greatly. Yep. So anyway, that should be all for Tiger. And the rabbit. Oh, let's see. Okay. So rabbit. So rabbit also have a wealth month this month. So it's actually a celebratory month for you because Taishu is completely gone starting this month. Because you had the Taishu from last year, it still linger for a couple months. And May is the last month it will affect you. Like so, beginning of May, all of the Taishu from last year is gone. So believe in yourself this month. Go out there and fight for your place in society, whether it's for wealth, status, promotions, business. These things you gotta fight for this month. Go out there and don't let that Taishu effect bother you anymore. It shouldn't mess with your head anymore. Taishu is still messing with your head. A lot of my client who's a rabbit are telling me like, oh, they still feel like their head's being messed up by Taishu. But this month, no excuses. Go in there, get what's good for you. Uh, Wealth is a major effect for this month. Then you should be able to network a much better being a cherry blossom month. So society, the environment should be beneficial for you because like this one's also a reversal horse month for rabbit. So you should expect some traveling or like opportunity at least. Like if someone like say, hey, you want to go on the work trip, then go on and take it. Like don't be nearly really let that opportunity pass. Because when you travel this month for rabbit, great opportunity will come to you, especially for career and wealth. These things will expedite in this month. Careers, in terms of career, like south, north, east, west, any direction doesn't matter. You don't have a restriction for this month because it's a reversal horse month. So not a year, but the month. So these will benefit your traveling. So you really don't have any restriction with traveling for this month. So regardless, like don't focus on just the local area. So if you run a business, don't just focus on the local client. Maybe like think about expanding to other area that require traveling. Maybe you own a store, open another store in another city. That could be opportunity or work travel, like I mentioned earlier. Mm. These things will be beneficial for your career or business. Although income is not always stable when you like get into these kind of opportunity, but you should be able to see it through. At least give it a try. So you do your best and give yourself at least settle that urge to go travel. Because if you don't travel, you're gonna have that urge to go travel, like itching for an entire month is not healthy for you. So for rabbit, this month is also what we call a clashing month. Try to translate this like when you like have two elements clashing. So rabbit is having a month like that. So, but it's not a Taishu related. It's but it's also so in turn, it's actually a heavy cherry blossom month for you. So overall, like it's gonna flip the other way around. Like you have a lot of emotional issue. This month's gonna turn it around. Not only like you're not gonna have issue mentally, but you might get some approach by the other people for relationship. If you're still single, especially, you're gonna have a lot of opportunity to date people this month. So don't just sit around and let those slip through. So go out there, meet people, go on dates. If you see the chances, and even don't get on Tinder, like it might not be just hookups. And that's for health, like same thing. So their stomach, all those issues already passed. High risk months have passed already. So this month is a cherry blossom month. Not only the disease has left you far away, and then it will also bring you a peace of mind. So mentally, your mental health should be a lot better shape this month. Health is still important, so but you came a long way from having a tie shoe following you for an entire year. So this month's a recovery month for you. As for like Poros, the cloud has already passed. That's the way I would describe it. The cloudy cloud has already disappeared. This month, you should take advantage of the cherry blossom. Doesn't matter what people said. There's gonna be some negativity, but don't waste your time on those. Focus on the positive, and the gossip, all those things will disappear for you. That's it for rabbit. Move on to dragon. So dragon, you have a similar month than ox. So this month we call it the personal hardship to earn wealth. So it's all up to you as a person, individual. But it's also a cherry blossom month. So although you put in the hard work, relationship will be benefit as well. So give all you got this month. Although it's not gonna be smooth sailing, don't be afraid to I don't piss people off. For those that work a job and employees, the workload is not gonna increase. So how do we put it? Let's see. So the increased workload is not gonna translate to extra income. So maybe you have to work unpaid overtime. That would be a good way to put it. So not exactly gonna be a direct correlation for Dragon this month, but you are gonna meet a lot of people. Environment is gonna be pretty steady for you. Not gonna be a lot of chaos. Pretty stable and calm month. That is also I see that as a benefit. So it's not gonna be chaotic, even though you work a little bit more. Because like sometimes you work in a chaos environment, pretty toxic. That could be bad. So in terms of wealth, I mentioned this is a hardworking, personal, money making month. So it all depends on how much effort you put in for this month. And plus, it's like dragons also have the cherry blossom month. So this month is a cherry blossom month for the year. So you might have a year, and then the month will give you an extra boost. So rather you're a dragon in society, you can put in extra effort to directly impact your wealth. The career, you can utilize the relationship to give yourself a little boost so you get extra help. So you're not always doing everything yourself in a corporate environment or job. These should help you. So, but don't be too dependent on other because like that could affect the relationship. So try to do like maybe 80% and have someone help you with the 20%. That would be a good ratio for this month. So hopefully it will help with the Taishu month that are coming. So you are in Taishu. This year is dragging you. So keep in mind that that's still impacting you. So relationship, you get a break for this year. Uh, from this year's Taishu overall year. So this month is the cherry blossom month for dragon. So you decide to get married. This is a good month for you. So I mentioned like one way to get rid of Taishu is to get married. You still single, get married, having kids would nullify the Taishu effect. So you marry, have kids. That's one way to do it. If you haven't pulled the plug yet, like haven't pulled the seal the deal. I think that's what seal the deal. You haven't sealed the deal yet. Think about getting married this month, or at least plan ahead of time. That way, would like nullify the Taishu effect. You have a stable relationship, so don't try to rush into it though if you're not ready. But it's a good chance to get married. So health. So health, their stomach issue, all that stuff is past already in the past. This month is enjoy the cherry blossom. You should be able to recover the health effect that's been impacted by the Taishu this month. So go out there, have fun, enjoy yourself. Don't go too crazy, and you'll be pretty enjoyable in terms of health. And as for coral, the Taishu month is already passed. That's in the past couple months. So this month you get a recovery from like usually when you have Taishu, you get a lot of coral, gossip, all that stuff gonna be after you. This month you get a break. So use the relationship boost to I guess meet more people, build relationship, or recover like any damage you've done in the past couple months. So this should help to for like for you to have a rest of the year. So use this month to stabilize the rest of the year because it's not gonna be calm and peaceful for the rest of the year. This month is a good month to take advantage of. That's it for dragon. Let's on to snake. Oh, we're halfway through. So snake, this one is interesting. This is called the study and investing month. So it's a little different than the previous month because you had the Taishu month last month. You know, we didn't do a lecture. It was the Taishu month last month. And so the relationship is still on setback status. And your mood's gonna be a little bit down in compared to last month. But you do have an opportunity to go study and learn this month. It's a good study month. So you're still in school. I mean, like school, you're in college, you already graduated, so not a lot going on. But you're still in like high school. School is still in session, There's a lot of exams going on, so you could take advantage of this month. In terms of like thinking, you're gonna have some sleep issue because all the thinking and learning is gonna affect your sleep, and so don't try to like think too much, and then this could directly correlate to a bad night of sleep. Still, like this is a good year for your zodiac sign in terms of cherry blossom. So overall, like relationship with other people would still be good. You feel like down, go out there and hang out with friends more. Spare the time, like go see the world. Go traveling is a great deal too. So that's the type of learning, traveling. Go to a new place you haven't been before, like learn the culture, the people, talk to. That's a learning experience. So that would help reduce that negative mood when you go travel. So I mentioned wealth. So like this month is not, even though you don't have any existing investment, take advantage to learn too. So you might spend a little money, but the expenses is worth it. Just don't be too stingy in terms of like spending this month. Otherwise, it could impact your mood. In terms of career, don't be wishy washy. Like, so, although this year is a good learning year, regardless of which season you're born, this could be a good investing opportunity, but not particularly good this month. This month is more like for learning. I will wait until the wealth month comes, then you pull the plug. Kind of strategize what you want to do with investing. Career is not going to have a lot of changes or plan. So this month I would recommend like just hold still. Don't do anything crazy with like career or business. Don't think about expanding. Relationship, this is the Taishu month for snake. So we have the Taishu year and this is Taishu month. So kind of add on top of that. So regardless, but like it's not gonna affect a lot. It's a tiny effect. So like I mentioned, traveling, those things will help increase your mood. But regardless, you're single and married, you just gotta be a little bit careful this month on what you do. It's not a good month to change your relationship status. Like trying to think about get married, probably not a good time to talk about those things. You might get the other person upset. But stay put. Maybe next month you talk about those stuff. Health. This month is a Taishu month, so just gotta be careful about your health. Like preventative is always better than treating yourself after you get sick. So just be careful. Remind yourself. You start seeing like negative moves, so like mentally, it's not a bad thing to go talk to some friends because like talking with others always better than kind of yourself going down a rabbit hole with your thoughts and down into a spiral. So talk to other people, hang out with friends. These would help with your mental health. Corals, you just gotta like be careful with coral. This month's a Taishu month. Rest of the year, this is the kind of beginning of the rest of the year in terms of coral. You might not get a lot the beginning of the year. Starting in this month, you're gonna be gradually increasing in terms of the corals, people issues. So try to minimize encounter with coworkers, like friends. It's a little different because you kind of need to talk to people to balance your mood. So you got to pick and choose who you want to hang out with, but you still want to hang out with some people. It's a little bit tricky, well, in terms of coral, because if you're not careful, you might piss someone off. And that's pretty much for snake. So kind of stepping on stone for this month. Okay, moving on to horse. So horse is a little different, similar but a little different. It's only half and half. So the first half of the month is similar to sticks. Is a thoughtful investing kind of learning month. So you're still in school, take advantage of the first half of the month. If you're not learning, think about investing too. These things, although cost kind of move to become unstable, kind of wavy in terms of move. So think about your move is gonna be like pretty it can be climatic and then it could be pretty down the next week. So just keep in mind about your move for this month for horses. Second half of the month will be slightly better. Your move will be better, but you'll be busy too. So it's gonna be a busy working month for the second half. So, so for horse, the strategy probably be like first half of the month you take advantage like to learn how to control your move, self healing, like kind of self care, more self care. Relax, don't go and think about too much stuff. And then second half, focus on working, do a good job, because these are going to pay out for the second half of the month. The entire month is going to be a cherry blossom month for you. So these will indirectly help with your career too. So like focus on wealth. Like first half I mentioned is an investing, learning month. So use your planning, do some planning, learning, studying to kind of prepare for the second half of the month. Then you like pull the trigger on any plan you make on the first half. These will pay out financially in the second half of the month. However, this apply for like doesn't apply for self-employed on business owner. You don't have to think too much because like the increase in the second month is gonna directly correlate to increase in business. Not so much for employee though. So business owner, first half would be like kind of planning, strategizing. The second half would be pulling the plug on any plan you make on the first half. And career, although the workflow is gonna be like a lot more, like workload is gonna be a lot. The cherry blossom month should be able to help you to work peacefully with other people. So these will indirectly help with your career. So work, get your work done, and you can enjoy some time peacefully on yourself, like on your own. So not too bad for this month in terms of career. Relationship, this month's cherry blossom. So if you're single, take advantage, go meet someone, and go out there and meet some new people, and it could happen great things for you, like in terms of relationship. You know, you're married or committed. These will help with your existing relationship too. So not bad cherry blossom for this month for horse. And health is the same. The peak time is already gone for everyone. So now it's more like for recovery. You're not gonna get a lot of health issue. There's no clashes with other signs for this month. So health is not significant. Don't have to watch out a lot. So enjoy what you gotta eat this month. Nothing to worry about. Happy month. And corals. This month, you only gotta watch out for the first half of the month. It's actually pretty bad because usually when you're in the learning phase, you tend to attract a lot of coral in those times. So first half of the month, you gotta watch out for building good relationship. Other like might step on stones, like say the wrong thing, piss someone off. First half of the month, but second half you got the kind of cherry blossom boost. So regardless of what you do, second half shouldn't be a problem. So just gotta be careful in the first half. So moving on to sheep. So sheep or goat. This month is called the hardworking month for you. So hardworking to get wealth. So similar, but a little different because this one's also a traveling month for sheep. You tend to work, get busy, and then you get sent to other places to travel, especially for those that are in business. You travel a lot, so that could cause some mental stress from the traveling. And also, this month is a little bit sensitive on the quarrel side, especially for friends and coworker. You could accidentally piss off someone, like make someone mad for whatever you said. Like these days, anything goes. Like so, in terms of work, you better like accounting isn't important because you could be missing some money. Don't trust other people too easily. Don't trust like stranger basically. Even though like maybe acquaintance try to borrow money from you, they might not pay back. You borrow to them. Just this 1 month, the quarrel, the interaction with other, gotta be careful. So in terms of wealth, we focus on that, and you're gonna have a increase of revenue. Not stable for those that are self-employed because like the workload amount could vary, but you're gonna work harder this month, and that should translate to increase financially. Those that business will get an indirect benefit from their increased workload because like the harder you work, the more you get paid. That's usually how business works. But employee, you work more doesn't mean you'll get paid more. Maybe overtime, but every company is very different. Sometimes you get unpaid overtime. So also gotta watch out for quarrel with other coworkers. In terms of career, I think this month will get pushed to the peak, particularly beneficial for those that are self-employed. So overall, like this month is the most beneficial for self-employed folks, regardless of the season, whether you're spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Everyone will receive benefit from that. This month, in terms of relationship, the traveling might cause an impact on your relationship if you're already dating someone. Not so much for singles. So this is where single people get a benefit because like to leave town for a couple of weeks, you're not gonna hurt anyone. But you're already married or dating someone, the traveling often impacts the relationship. Unless you guys travel together. So like maybe bring your wife or girlfriend or boyfriend, husband onto traveling with you. So these would help alleviate these issues. There's no particular clashes this month, so relationships not gonna be negatively impact a lot. So like maybe minor setback, but due to like the traveling, you guys see less each other. It could be like traveling for like weeks, and then now they like be sure to do like video calls and stuff. And in terms of health, the traveling health is also impacted by traveling because you go out a lot, you go to new places. The food might upset your stomach, so be careful what you eat when you're in travel phases. It's the same thing, like avoid like eating like sensitive food that upset your stomach. Like for Asian, mostly it's like fried food. These would directly impact your skin. You have rashes from certain type of food you eat. Corals, like mentioned the coral part, like you're gonna be a little sensitive this month, like accidentally piss off someone, upset people around you, even people you haven't met before, just strangers. You could upset them from just their quarrel attraction for this month. Let's see this questions. Thanks for commenting. Then. So we'll record this and I'll probably clip part of this and then turn into videos. Like we'll see how we do this. Okay, on to monkey. So monkey is similar to another sign we mentioned, like horse. Yeah. So monkey is gonna be a split month. So first half is gonna be different than the second half. So first half is gonna be pretty chill, like basically a lot of free time, not much to do. That's monkey on the first half. Second half is what we call a hidden status rising month. This could like a pretty wordy, but like basically you got hidden benefactors kind of helping you behind the scene. So these are often beneficial for those that are working. You might have like a boss, not a direct boss, but like a higher up boss from like your boss's boss could be someone higher than you that are giving you opportunity for the second half of the month. So not necessarily will help those that are in business and self-employed because you won't have someone to report to, but you could benefit from like networking. Maybe a customer from a long time ago would come back and find you in this month, indirectly helping you with your fame, your status, and then maybe consultation. Depend on what you work on. It's a self-employed or business, but like don't expect a lot in return because it's not a particular wealth attraction month for you. In terms of wealth, you still have to wait. Even though you get a lot of work, and the second half you get a lot of status boost, the responsibility increase. But month, in terms of the month itself, you're not gonna see a lot of wealth in return. So not a lot of money gonna come your way. You get a lot to do, but you might not get paid for a couple of months. This is often happen with like self-employed and then business contract. Usually, they don't always pay immediately. So it could pay like maybe months later. In terms of career, this month is the cherry blossom month for you. So overall, like everything should calm down a little bit compared to the last couple months. Can get pretty chaotic. Indirectly, you could get some opportunity to go meet others, do work after party and such. It's still gonna be a lot of politics involved with career, like so between coworkers, not gonna be smooth sailing for you. It's gonna be same thing for like business and self-employed. You might be the competition level might increase with like your competitor within the same business. And then for relationship, this month is cherry blossom month, so it doesn't actually help you though. As for monkey, because you have the Taishu after you this year, so this month might get a little boost for relationship, but the punishing Taishu is gonna affect like the coral area, causing your relationship to not make any significant gain with other. You can be a lot of time be fighting, quarreling with other people. Other people will see you in a weird eye. You're gonna honest like even though you never met someone, they're gonna look at you as like this guy look weird. That'll be you. You'll be the weird guy or weird girl in the crowd as a monkey person. But this as a monkey for this month. So not a great sign for a relationship if that happens. So don't expect to meet new people or have any success in this area. Dating gonna be pretty bad for this month as a monkey. In terms of health, like we call it the kind of punishing joint month. So you do have to watch like anytime we got like clashes of punishing, these usually impact your health. So for monkey, watch out for your skin and then also respiratory system, like your breathing, lung, this area, basically. Watch out for that. In addition to your skin, this usually related to like the water element that's causing the lung issue. So be careful what you eat also, because like you could get a heartburn from the food you eat. So you haven't eaten something before that, don't try new food like that you haven't had before. Like so you could have a really bad time in the hospital in terms of your health condition. It's different for everyone, but I wouldn't risk it. In terms of coral, like it's not that bad for monkey, even though it said there's a lot of conflict. Because even though you have conflict, it's not gonna be long term. So it's just like a minor setback. They might hate you for this month, like looking weird. It's just a temporary thing. Like maybe they next month they'll see you in a better light. But this month, coral, even though it's not serious, like they might joke around, but it's not a long term harm. Overall, it's still pretty good. Like you could have a little bit of benefactor, like tiny benefactor, and but then also some backstabber little people to kind of mix back for monkey this month. Okay, let's go with next one, rooster or chicken. This month is gonna be a pretty comfortable month for rooster and chicken. Although like you're gonna get not a whole lot of work. It's called benefactor comfortable month. So people are helping you out. You might be doing 20% of the work and then getting 100% of the return. So this one's also a joint month for you. You're joining with the month sign. So it's a cherry blossom month in the sign in a sense. So it could be like relationship, all that stuff is gonna be pretty good. Second half is gonna be additional. So in addition to the comfortableness, you could get a status boost in the second half of the month. So actually, it was looking pretty good for rooster chicken. In terms of career, not much gonna change. So you could have some value in the company. No risk there. You're not gonna get laid off, but it's a pretty smooth sailing month if you just want to stay in the same spot. And for business, first half is not a great growth month. Second half is going to be better in terms of like growth. You could earn more money with more meeting more people in the second part of the month, not the first half. So for long term, I think these would be good timing to like set the stage for doing something long term. So in terms of wealth, uh, this would benefit more in comparative to like where you like to compare like whether you're employed, like have a job versus like doing business and self-employed. These are the two categories we compare. Second half is gonna be a little bit better for those that do business and employed, self-employed. Mm, It's not gonna see much significant gain because it's pretty comfortable month for you. Usually, when people are comfortable, they tend to be more lazy, so that could affect your wealth because people are taking care of stuff for you. You don't really have to do a lot. You're not motivated to do a lot. So that's the negative impact of being comfortable. But in terms of career, you could get a lot of great benefit from the benefactor. So you could take advantage of this month to kind of go out there and try something with your job. So regardless of what you do, whether it's employee or job or self-employed business, you should expect to see a increase in terms of status. So you might get a promotion this month if you're after one, but it's not a great sign to get a next level. But you do have a lot of help. So this would be a good time to like position yourself, kind of build a foundation to go to the next level. Relationship. So this is a joint month. So when we talk about joint, it comes with relationship boost like cherry blossom. It's gonna be great in terms of relationship. Regardless what kind of relationship you're in, you're not gonna have a lot of issue. Especially those that are single. Go out there and try meet someone. It's like take advantage of this month if you're still single. It doesn't hurt too if you're married or in a relationship. Your status should improve. Like it's not gonna hurt in terms of relationship for this month. So, as for health, I think you had the Taishu month last month, so you might have got sick because of that from last month. But this month you should be back to normal, so you should be able to enjoy this month in terms of health. Kind of let yourself recovery, enjoy it while you still can. And corals, same deal with the corals, like with other people, the gossiping. Taishu month has passed. So this month is gonna be great for recovery. Like you damage a relationship in the past. Think about like healing for this month because you got a lot of extra help with benefactor, relationship. These would be great help for your relationship. In terms of like the gossiping, you're gonna minimize it for this month. Okay, moving on to dog. Great first. Been talking nonstop for an hour, so hey, so for dog, this month's gonna be a personal, hardworking wealth month for you. So similar to other signs, like, but this is also a cherry blossom month. So it's like all depend on you. You put in the work, you get paid out. That's pretty much it for dog this month, and you got the relationship boost. So, but you do have to remember you are charging Taishu this year. So it's like the year is already bad. You just have a little bit boost from the kind of at the bottom of the pit. You're ranked 11. Remember that for the year. So, but this month you get a break. So that's a good sign. In terms of wealth, it's the month that you have to work hard to earn those money, get those financial dollars. Like for also, it's the same for self-employed and business owner too. Take advantage of the cherry blossom month to build those relationships for client base. These will help you reach your goal financially for this month. Now, in terms of career, it's a try hard month. It's kind of like a try hard situation. Although it's like kind of depend on your situation, but due to the issue, you kind of put in this situation where you have to work to get paid. You don't work, you don't get paid. Especially important for those that are employed. Rather, you can keep your job. It's not about like getting promoted. It's more about like survival at this point for dogs this month. It hopefully you win their acceptance for your superior, your boss for this month, because it is a cherry blossom month. So it should help with careers, more like stability, because it's already have a huge setback from the charging Taishu this year. So this month is gonna be help you avoiding layoff. A lot of companies laying off right now. So this month is for survival for dogs. Now In terms of relationship, eh, it was pretty bad last month, but this month you get a catch a break because the charging, all the clashes, changes, part of the chaos you've been dealing with since February. You get a break this month. If you hurt someone, damage your relationship for the past months, now is a good time to heal, especially your marriage. If it's at risk, you want to use this opportunity to avoid getting a divorce, or like you're dating, avoid breaking up, single, take advantage and meet someone this year. Because like remember, clashing, charging is not a bad entirely. It means a change. So you're single, it could change to a dating status. That's still a good thing. But this month is an opportunity for you to start a new relationship. As for the health issue, I think mentioned is nothing particularly. You got the cherry blossom that will help with your health. And it's not a serious sickness month, so these should help you increase your mood with all the other things that are happening with you this year. So this month's a healthy month, so go enjoy yourself. And then the coral, the last month is a coral month that's already been distant, so you get a break from the coral. The charging taishu tend to bring a lot of corals and gossiping to you. Change is not always good. So especially like you have a existing friendship that could change into bad or better. So it could go either way, but this month is not going to be a bad month for you. So go out there and meet someone, even like client relationship or business. So take good advantage of this month to build relationship with dogs. Okay, finally, we're at the last sign. Thanks for those who still stay on. So this month, pick is a status month. It's gonna rise your status with this particular month. You're working, take advantage of that. I'm a pick, so I'm taking advantage of this month already. Using this month to avoid like fight for what you've been fighting for this whole year. I mean, this month is although this month is a clashing month, so health is gonna get some setback, but overall should be pretty good because like pick already started this year with pretty high marks. They're like second on the wealth side. So, but coral could be a little heavy this month due to the clashing. So, but still gonna be pretty minor because you have pretty high ranking in terms of the zodiac ranking for this year. Hmm. I mean, little bit of coral this month will not impact the health overall, but the relationship, I think this month, one thing you gotta watch out for is driving. Be careful when you're driving. Keep an eye on the road. Otherwise, you could get an accident that could impact your health. Car accident, health, these two are related. I mean, for health, like for sorry, for wealth, this year is a clashing month, so it means like money will come, money will go. So it will actually come first, then you're gonna spend it this month. Maybe someone will give you like $10,000, and then beginning of the month, oh, second month, oh, you saw something, I want to buy this, whatever, like maybe buy some property or invest. That could be a spending, or you could waste it on, I don't know, buying alcohol, something, or gamble. Worse, don't go gambling. For those employee, you see an opportunity, fight for those promotions, apply for, I don't know, job opportunity that you see is a improvement to your wealth. go for those opportunities. I mean, for in terms of career, there's a little bit of quarrels that could impact the career side, but it's still gonna you're still gonna see a rise in career status, even though like you get the setback from their charging for this month. And, I mean, all those cherry blossom, but like it's still gonna improve regardless of like where you're at right now. You should see yourself in a better situation at the end of this month. See, for relationship, this month is clashing month, so be careful, a little bit careful about your relationship because like the mood might be a little unstable in terms of relationship. Although there's an impact, but it's not gonna be pretty bad because this whole year you're pretty good in relationship. So 1 month's not gonna kill you. You might have some argument this month, but it's gonna be pretty minor. Don't hold broke grudges when it comes to relationship. If you've no chance, probably not a lot of opportunity. If you're single, sorry, single pigs. Wait for next month for try to date someone new. In terms of health, like charging months tend to affect your health, like clashing, like these effects tend to affect your health more. So be careful about your feet, your stomach, your face, and teeth. And also watch out when you drive. So driving, I want to make a big emphasis on that. Driving, stomach. So be careful what you eat. So as long as you stay a healthy diet, exercise more, you should be pretty good in terms of health. And in terms of coral, this month it should be back to normal. It's like the last couple of months might not be the best, but your zodiac sign for this year is pretty decent. So I wouldn't expect too much negativity for this entire year. This month should be is not too bad in terms of coral. Just proceed as usual. No need to particularly avoid a certain situation. Like you might not accidentally don't have to worry about pissing off people like getting people upset at you by accident this month. And that's all 12 zodiac signs. Let's go through the questions and see if I got any. Yeah, thanks for the donations. And turn this off. Okay. Well, I'm glad I can help you. Like, you have any question? This will be posted, and feel free to comment in the video as well. I'll try to answer them. Mm, Also, this is should be posted on Facebook Live as well. So comment over there, and somebody will be checking it. I tend to check YouTube and Facebook the most. If you leave a message, I'll be able to answer your question. Next month, I'll probably do a briefer one because I'll be traveling in when the season change. Uh, yeah, you enjoy this? Like, let me know. Comment down below because we're trying this new thing where I don't know if people want like monthly, constant like the monthly zodiac trend. So this is one way we're thinking about doing it as a kind of live stream style. And so on the 5th, I'm actually in Asia that time. So maybe I'll see if there's good connection and I'll do a live stream from Asia, maybe on my phone or something. Anyway, I'll see you next month. Other videos too.